First and foremost, I do want to reiterate and say hello and thank you. Thank you all for taking the time to come out and spending some time with us. Tonight is about the first of many evenings where I get to make myself accessible. The office of the sheriff and all the command staff make ourselves accessible to you, our community. It's very important to us as a mission that we connect with our community. We believe that if we don't communicate with our community, then we can't serve you the way we need to serve you. And although most of us, I think collectively, we have, hundreds of years working in this community, the office of the sheriff is brand new. And we are blessed to be on the ground up of building that office of the sheriff. And we have a lot of great ideas. We work it from the side of law enforcement. We work it from the professional side, from our experience, from the things that we've learned through our schooling, our education. This is our chosen profession. We've all been doing this for a very long time. But ultimately, the office of the sheriff must be reflective and serving Miami-Dade County and our community, a wonderful community, a diverse community, a very unique community, one that we are very proud to call home. So with that said, this is the first of many of these share with the sheriff. Sharing means both ways. We get to share with you some of our vision and what we have planned, and you get to share with us some of your concerns, some of your worries, and maybe some of your ideas, so that then we can bring it back and kind of brainstorm them and see how we can incorporate them into our future, right? So I'd like to take this moment to have everyone up here introduce themselves and tell you where they are assigned and maybe give them how many years you've been on the job. I think that's a good place to start, so that way you can kind of get a feel for what they do. All right. Give them the title, but then give them a little description of what that means, right? Because strategic, they're not going to know what that means. So, all right, we'll start you with one.
Thank you, Sheriff Alba. I am the Division Chief of the Strategic Response Division, which houses the airport, the seaport, Government Services Bureau, which is our government buildings, and I also have the Special Patrol Bureau, which includes our SWAT team, our aviation unit, our Marine Patrol unit, our bomb squad, our motors, Marine Patrol, and Canine, as well as our incident management team. I've been on the job 31 years now, 22 of which have been with this county. I started in this very same district, and I served at this district as a captain as well.
Good evening, how are you? I'm Major Rigoberto Machado. I've been working for 18 years with the police department here. I've worked my way up through the ranks of officer, sergeant, lieutenant, captain, and I've been blessed to become a major. I am the major of the Hammocks district. Any concerns you guys have will actually land on my lap. So whatever you guys need, I am the guy you're going to be reaching out to.
Well, a very good evening. My name is Jamie Nunez. I'm the chief of our South Operations Division. I have the great opportunity to work with Rigo Machado. And our district, just to let you know, our whole division goes from Flagler all the way to County Line Road. And in our South Operations Division, it consists of our Kendall, Hammocks, South District, Cutler Bay, and Palmetto Bay. Currently I have 31 years, and I'm so happy to be here, and I'm going to keep on going. Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Brian Rafke. I'm your Assistant Sheriff for Patrol Services. So that's our North Operations Division, South Operations Division, and Strategic Operations Division. And that encompasses everything my friend Jamie said and Juan, as well as everything in the North End. And we're just happy to be here, happy to listen to you guys, and happy to be a part of this. I've been in law enforcement 29 years, with 27 of them being here in Miami-Dade. So I'm glad to be here.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Eric Garcia. I'm the Assistant Sheriff over Investigative Services. And within that portfolio, what we have is CID, which is Criminal Investigations Division, which is comprised of sexual crimes or special victims, robbery, homicide, and organized crime, as well as for the Centralized Services Division, or better yet, Specialized Investigations Division. We just changed a lot of different names changes to include titles, but that includes court services, warrants bureau, cyber crimes, the mental health and wellness bureau, as well as the Homeland Security Bureau. I'm going on now on 30 years this April, and it's been a pleasure to serve. I know many of you here, which is great to see you. Shout out to Hammock CAC as well. I know we have Kendall Federation here somewhere. Thank you for always being an amazing partner and supporting our officers. And we thank you. And we're here to communicate with you, to collaborate, and to continue that relationship that we've established, not only as the Miami-Dade Police Department, but now moving forward as the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office. So I look forward to getting to know you if I haven't met you already, and for a great evening.
So good evening and welcome. My name is Chris Carruthers. I have the honor of being Rosie's undersheriff for Miami-Dade County. Thank you. Thank you. I made up some pajamas at home that say undersheriff, and it's a big deal in my house. But in all seriousness, these types of forums are really the secret sauce for what makes Miami-Dade different. Everybody's background is different, but everybody has a story, whether you grew up here or whether you came in here later on for job, work, or a different way of life. So it's an honor to have this opportunity to speak with all of you. We're all accessible after hours. We're going to get right to the program, but it's important for the relationships to be started and continued and nourished. So please get a number, get a name, make contact. So when you ever have a concern, I can tell you the sheriff is always going to be the stopping point, but the sheriff is also very, very busy, as you can imagine. And she's given me the responsibility to make sure that we don't disappoint you guys. So I intend to take that job very serious. And again, it's a great honor that she bestowed upon me. On behalf of you guys, we're here to serve you, and I won't take any more of your time. Thank you.
And stuff, and you look at the folks that are behind you, I can tell you, and you know without a doubt, you have the greatest police force protecting you in the world. In the world. So we're not even talking about the United States of America, which is the greatest country in the world, but the entire world. These folks are out here training other countries.
It is because I believe in each and every one of their ability to have that same mission that I've always had, which is you do your very best every single time to solve the problem, to solve the crime, to address the concern. And I believe that as long as we're doing that, we are going to provide the very best service that we can. But that's something that sometimes you have it in your heart, right? We all know those people. They have it in their heart. You sometimes don't even have to teach that.